welcome to my soapy kitchen. Today we are going to be making a Grape Beldi liquid soap, and I've measured out coconut and olive in this one, and my sodium and potassium hydroxides in this one, and my water in this. Now first I'm going to heat my oils. This entire process is only going to take about 20 minutes tops. It's really fun, so hold on while I go melt this, and I'll be right back to mix my lye into my water. All right, so while that's heating up, we're going to mix these together. And I'm working with a 15-85% blend. You've got to enjoy that. It's probably my favorite way. Enjoying the lye with this blend. I love how it hisses while it comes to almost a boil. It's like a talking lye. Now we're working with a 0% superfat. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to make sure you get all that lye. And we're going to be working very, very hot on the countertop. So as soon as my oils are the right temperature, we're going to begin blending right away. All right, we're back. So I have got virgin coconut oil and olive oil in here, my lion water here, and my dual lion water here, and my Grape Beldi puree. So we're going to add this, which contains sugars, and we're also going to add a little bit of glycerin, which I'll add to this near the end of the process. Okay, this is just the way I like to do it. You can do it however you want to. Alrighty, so I'm going to do a quick strain because I don't know how I don't want any of that particulates on top. Really think it's anything, but you never know. So let's get started with the blending.
You know it's way too late, regretting our mistakes. You got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize, we went too far this time. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. You're doing right by me, I'm doing right by you. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. We got this. It's way too easy to say stuff I never do. You know it's not how I feel, baby. So can we let this slide? Can't stand to see you cry. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing
Okay, so we're going to cover that up for a little bit and let it superheat. We don't want to lose any of our heat. Just put this cover over the top. Now it does sputter at you, so be careful. I love this part of the volcano. So much fun. Do you see it starting to grow? Now, if this cools off too much, you can always put it back in the microwave and warm it up a little bit. I'm only doing a pound. This is a very small batch, so you can lose heat that way. And this glassware does help because it helps to hold the heat a little better. Still takes 10 minutes. But all the oils act a little differently if you haven't noticed. This one's acting a lot different than the other formulation that I did. I got a slow vacuum, a slow volcano going on here. It's pretty fun, and definitely mashed potatoes. So the next phase, of course, is gel, and you'll see little bits of gel starting to form. When it gets to gel, I'm going to add these extra ingredients. So I'm going to go get them warmed up and ready, and I'm just going to let you watch that while I do it. You want it nice and hot. You don't want to shock your soap. So make sure that everything stays nice and hot. Do you see it starting to gel? Even on the spoon. Even on the spoon. Wow. So fast and so easy. Now, if you have too high of a pH in your finished soap, you can use stearic acid to eat up all of the extra lye. Now that's not going to super fat your soap because it'll only react with the excess lye, and then you can take the extra stearic off. But I think we're going to be fine. Okay, so we've got a nice hot so notice that it's turning black. I did tell you this was a Beldi soap, right? Of course it's going to be a black. It's an African black soap. Bet you didn't see that coming. Isn't that beautiful? This is what happens when bases and acids interact. beautiful. So now I have a nice thick paste that I can now dilute and make into liquid soap. So I'm going to let this one rest. It acts a little differently because of the addition of the fruit, whether you're using olives or grapes or carrots or tomatoes. There's so many different types of Beldis out there. It's going to act a little different. And so we're going to let this rest, and then I'll come back tomorrow and show you what she looks like. We'll do some tests, and that will be that. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you back in just a few. Okay, so here is the grapefruit Beldi soap. It's not grapefruit, it's grapefruit. It's something fun that I'm going to be playing with, and I hope you join me back here while we make all sorts of wonderful things with it. Lots to come. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Beldi soap. It was very interesting because of the reaction of the grape, which has an acidic base. It went from purple to green to brown, so it was really quite interesting. When you push it now, I'm going to go to the main jar and see if we've got a different thing going on, because even yesterday it was still a little bit green. Alright, I forgot that I put it in a jar. That's why I was panicking. Anyhow, you can see how it's kind of green through here, and then this nice brown color. This one has a little bit of water added. I had too much soap in my first dilution, but it's quite interesting. It scared me a little bit. I wasn't sure whether or not this was going to be a formulation that I could share. It's quite thick. Grab some, if we can get it down there. But as it's exposed to air, it finishes oxidizing. So if I left this out overnight, that green would turn to the brown all the way through, which is quite interesting. I think that's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. So I'm going to put this in here. I will be creating with this some more, don't you worry. So come back on the weekend while we have a quickie musical on Friday and a long, drawn out, fun, chatty version of creating this liquid soap. Thickening. We're going to have a thickening exercise. I'm going to try to thicken it several different ways, and then you can try yourself, or you can look at what I've done and say, nope, not wasting my money on that particular ingredient. If you enjoyed this, please click like and subscribe. Come back on Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.